It is winter time and getting cold. So I got these strawberries right here. Got all these strawberries that we started. If you watched a few videos back, you'll see them. I'll pop a little reminder up there if you want to see that video. But we've got these strawberries, they're rooting, and the old leaves are dying off, but the new leaves are doing pretty good. See those new leaves? They're coming out nice and fresh, but they're still in a dormant stage. So I've been using this covering to make sure they don't get frostbit, but honestly, the ones that have been outside of the covering have been just as fine. So they seem to be pretty tough, but I want to winterize these. Look at them. Yeah. Every one of them is alive, especially these little guys. You can see this little guy is still growing, even though it's December. Doing good. They're all doing fairly well, but the best scenario would be for me to take these and winterize them. Using that right over there. It's possible to use mulches to winterize and protect your plants, especially potted plants. If you think about it, like look at this pot right here. You got this pot. Come wintertime, the heat or cold transfer between these thin walls is just pretty immediate. So like it gets cold, it's going to be cold inside that pot real quick. We need to have some insulation around those pots so that we can protect those plants from getting frost damage or freeze damage on those roots. So I can't do it all quite today, but I will show you the method and y'all can do it at your place. And hopefully this week we'll be able to get it all done. The garden is looking rather gorgeous. Got the compost rows and then the wood chip rows. This is more coniferous wood chips along the edges, and then we have oak right in the middle. Underneath here is mushroom compost, green waste compost, and a layer of paper and cardboard along the bottom. It's a no-till garden, so we didn't even till anything. It's just got layers of material on top, and the edges here are just recycled pieces of lumber. You can see they're killing off the weeds under grass underneath there. Swiss chard is getting hit by the frost. Still kind of alive, you can see, but I just haven't covered them up with anything, so they're going to get hit by the frost. Same thing with the lettuce. Collard is loving it, and the kale is loving it. So those guys are going to just keep on going all winter long. Beautiful. That's going to taste good pretty soon. Alright, let's get back to work over here. Okay, let's just show you the principle. Got these guys here. Let's go ahead and get 4. I wonder if I can get 4 with my hand. Oh my goodness, that's heavy. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I like to challenge myself, you know. Oh no. Oh, I knew it. We can still make it though. Just need a little break. A little break. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we made it. That was good. Alright folks, so here's the principle. What we want to do is we want to create a space around these pots that has some air pockets. I like to use chips that are not so bulky because I don't want the wind to be able to go, or the air to go right through those wood chips. It's better to use wood chips that are slightly more dense, smaller pieces, kind of like sawdust type of thing. Leaves are also a good option for this. Get some wood chips, make a layer on the bottom, about 3 inches or more, whatever you want to do. One thing you can also do is, if you have a compost pile big enough that it's continuing to decompose over wintertime, just put them in that compost pile, and the heat from the compost will keep them warm. Especially in like cold climates, that's a good way to do it. Alright, we got our layer here. Now let's put our plants in. Gonna want about 3-4 inches between each pot. Down. There we go. And then we'll just layer around them. go. Now notice the edges are covered, but the top is covered just a little bit with some mulch, but really not that much. And that's because I want to make sure that these guys are having access to the sunlight. If these were dormant and they were not alive, I would go ahead and cover them up as well. And then just wait for springtime for them to pop back through. But this thin layer, these thin plastic layers now are covered, surrounded by this insulation layer, which is going to restrict the freezing of those roots and the soil inside there. One option for y'all would be to, if you want to, go ahead and, if you have a lot of pots, put them out where you're wanting to put a new garden, especially like a no-till like that one. Put the pots out there and cover them with mulch, but then in the springtime just pull the pots out, and then you already got layers of mulch that have been decomposing and turning into nice material for a no-till garden, more like a back to Eden, you know, hugelkultur type garden. Or you could just use leaves, because leaves are a great insulator. We've got some leaves over there, and they also will do the same effect. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. It's alright. Okay, folks. I know it was a quick one, and I need to get out of here because I got some places to be, things to do, people to see. But thanks for joining me on this little mulch project. Later on, we'll be taking the rest of these strawberries and putting them in to a nice little home of their own. But that was a good start, just to show you what's going on, how to do all this stuff, and it's fun. Gardening's fun, y'all. Get out there, do it. Even though it's winter time, there's still stuff to do. Thanks, folks, for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh my goodness, look how tall I am. Bye, guys. See you later. Till next time.